Congratulations to both of you. What did you think when you found out that you had received a Queen's Birthday Honour Award?
Well, shocked.
Yeah.
Because the Queen was in your introduction there, Rebecca, was the word that worried me.
Yes.
And I thought, hello, we've got to go to the palace to get this thing and stand in a queue with hundreds of others, Buffton Tufton types, and then kneel down.
Morning suits.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's going to tap us on the shoulder and say, arise, Roy and Sir H.G. And I thought, well, I don't know if I can go through with all of that.
Yeah.
But mercifully, we found out that the local branch office for Buckingham Palace, Yarralumla, have I got the right place? Has taken over the local franchise on the gongs, and notwithstanding the irony of a couple of Republicans getting a gong on the Queen's Birthday Honours list, we're absolutely over the moon. It's a dream come true. Can I just point out, it's not a dream I've had, ever. No. I can say that in all honesty. I've never dreamt about this before, but now that I've got it, it's a dream come true.
It'd be a nightmare if it was to be withdrawn. I think that's what you're saying.
Speaking of being withdrawn, there's been suggestions this morning that the Queen's Birthday long weekend should be scrapped, that there's no use for it. So would that be...
Well, it was a use for it, Rebecca. It used to be cracker night. It really had a function back in those days when you could blow up someone's letterbox and things of that nature, and it was a great wheeze. And build bonfires and that sort of thing. There was a real purpose to the Queen's birthday.
Should it be scrapped?
Should it be scrapped? Well, I think these sorts of gongs may be better administered on days that have meaning to Australians. The day of the grand final. The day before the grand final.
Melbourne Cup Day.
The day after the grand final.
Oh, that's right.
Because you don't want to draw too much focus from the grand final or Melbourne Cup Day or Villiers Day or as part of the Cox Plate celebrations. Something like that.
But if the long weekend was scrapped, would you happily...
We still have to have a holiday, though.
But would you give back your awards?
No, we would only give back our awards if either the Governor-General or someone in close purview or close association with the Governor-General or the Queen does something to annoy us, or something beneath them, or somehow brings disrepute to those very august positions.
You see, when I saw Fergie the other night on the television, trying to sell an introduction to her old husband... Well, what was it, $50,000 or pounds it might have been, to some, person from News of the World in Mufti. Yeah. I just thought, hello, that's just about enough.
That's close, isn't it?
It's very close. I don't know how much...
But I don't know if she's royal anymore. She's not royal anymore. No. She's just Fergie.
Now, speaking of Fergie and things female, the Queen's Birthday Honours list has a rather gross lack of women who've been honoured this year. Half as many women as men are on the list. Is that a travesty?
Well, it depends how you look at this, Rebecca. There may be fewer women, but of those who were nominated, more got up.
Strike rate was enormous.
The strike rate very, very high. 100%. Whereas chaps...
What does that say about the male nominations? Way too many, but only 50% get up.
Well, you see, what we've said in other media commitments, we believe this is an award for ordinariness. And blokes championing ordinariness much more, forcefully than women do.
Yes. Because there have been some very ordinary winners in the past, haven't there?
So women shouldn't really be put out that they're not. Sorry? Women shouldn't be put out that they're not on the list in as many numbers as men.
No, look, I was absolutely unaware of this, and I'm shocked. I would have thought there would have been far more worthy women recipients of this award than men, so I'm shocked.
What can be done about it?
Well, I think this publicity...
Well, it's up to the people.
Yeah, the people
to grasp the award, and I think it is a people-driven award. I think more women have got to become more proactive in nominating other women, rather than hiding their bushels or hiding their lights under bushels.
Why do you think they do that? Why don't you think women want to be nominated?
They've got too many other things to do. I think they've got to worry about, cooking dinner, looking after the kids, doing a job, gardening, following a footy team, making selections in racing on the weekend. I mean, there's too much to do. Blokes, all they do is worry about football and racing. They don't have to worry about
filling out nomination forms.
Filling out nomination forms, that's right. You see...
But that may well be a cause we would now embrace, to have more women acknowledged in the Queen's Birthday Honours list.
And how would you go about that?
Well, firstly...
We've begun. Yeah. We're up, thanks to yourself, and don't worry, you'll be nominated as a result of this. We'll get the ball rolling.
It's women only from now on.
Yes.
Queen's Birthday. It's set aside to acknowledge the great achievements of women in the community. I don't care what they do. They can be used car salespeople. They can rob banks. They can, grow wheat. I don't mind. It's just the Queen's Birthday from now on is exclusively only women nominations. Any blokes will have to look elsewhere. I think there's a New Year's birthday on us.
You see?
Yeah. Is that right? New Year's birthday on us? No, New Year's on us it might be.
Right.
Australia Day.
Australia Day. Well,
Oh, Australia
that's
Day.
isn't it? It's the same deal, isn't it?
No, I hope
I
not.
don't know.
Maybe there's New Year's as well.
Yeah, there might be.
Oh, could there be? I think there is. Oh,
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
it's getting baffling.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
think
Now, well, it's not really a serious note, but you guys have been entertaining Australians for quite a long time. It's sort of pushing up to 3 decades.
Probably,
Yeah, I suppose
yes,
so.
I suppose,
Is
yes.
there, have we got? Can we expect? What can you give? What hope can you give the Australian public of another 3 decades?
Certainly Moses had a fair shot at it. And we'd need to to have a life of biblical length to achieve that particular goal. But
possible.
Bloody hell, we'll give it a shot.
Yeah, if you're laying down the gauntlet, throwing down the gauntlet today, we're more than
Saying,
happy
all
to
right,
pick it up.
give us another 30 years. Well,
The public
certainly
may
give it a
tire
go.
of us. They
Yes.
probably already have. But, they may tire of us quicker than that. And so we just have to go away and wait for the public to think, what would those 2 blokes do again? Oh, they talked at the Olympics.
Yeah,
What
they
were the
did,
Olympics?
they did nothing. So let's get those blokes back that did nothing.
Thank you.